Okay, so this is the major element of my AV coursework. Um, this is a simple game that I've made using Open Frameworks and the Maximilian library, and is a pacifist style game in which the character, in this case the white square in the center of the screen, um, just tries to avoid all the bullets and not fire back at anything or attack anything. Um, Unfortunately, uh, the screen capture at the moment does lag the output of the game, so you're not getting the full effect. But hopefully, this is a good enough representation of the type of gameplay and what the game looks like in general. So, to describe elements of this game, the big pulsating circles are particle emitters. These pulsate depending on the MFC bin they represent. So the more of a frequency is found in the sound file, the larger they get, and subsequently the more particles they emit every 20 frames. I capped the output to every 20 frames because I didn't want there to be too many particles so the game was impossible to play. Um, the particles themselves, the smaller circles, are emitted at a random velocity initially. So they change in x and y position at a random speed between 0 and I believe 1 and 5. However, each one is ID'd with its original emitter and the original bin in which its intensity was drawn from, or like is associated with at least. So that as it moves, it will start moving faster and slower depending on again the amount of frequency type that's in the sound file. Um, the other element of the game is the actual character itself, the white square. Moves around using WSD and tries to constantly avoid the bullets. Collision is completed with just box collision, so technically the squares are the squares that are being compared against. And on each frame, the X and Y positions of this white square are compared with the positions of every single circle on the screen, and to check if collisions occurred. If it does, it resets the score in the top left corner. Um, if I had more time, I would make this a better game in general. So I would have actual enemies that move around depend on the music and fire bullets uh, depend on the music too. Um, I'd probably have the character itself be able to attack the enemies too. Um, have it not be a complete pacifist style game and just be based around avoiding enemies. Um, but yeah, this is my final. This is the major element of my project.